Senate Bill 1235 changes the terms of elected public library district trustees from 6 years to 4 years. It would have the change take place on January 1st of 2025. These are odd year elections, so 2023 was the last election cycle, 2025 is the next election cycle. It would not apply to anybody's current terms that they were elected in 2023 or previous, so they will continue to fulfill their 6-year terms. Currently, library district trustees are up for election on the May ballot, so it won't impact the number of elections that occur or increase costs for our counties to run an election. Changing to 4-year terms will continue to keep staggered terms for your local public library trustees. So in my district, I have one public library district, and the staggered terms will still exist, so that'll keep stability on the board as far as people will still be there through any particular election cycle. Only some of the trustees are up at each election cycle. What this will do, we have city libraries and public library districts, 2 different types of libraries in the state of Idaho. Right now, city libraries, the trustees are 5 on the board, and they're appointed by the mayor and city council, and they're one up every year for appointment. They serve 5-year terms. School districts are on 4-year terms, and as it turns out, as I looked at all elected officials throughout the state, I see fire commissioners are on 4-year terms, cemetery commissioners are on 4-year terms, county commissioners are 2 and 4-year terms. State elected officials are 4-year terms. We're obviously up every 2 years. Community colleges are 4-year terms. And a lot of these use these staggered terms. I looked around at surrounding states, and I found Utah with 3-year terms, Nevada with 4-year terms, Oregon with 4-year terms for public library districts. I equate public libraries as being similar to the school district. A lot of people in my local city, Sandpoint, will leave the high school and the middle school, and they'll go straight down the street a few blocks to the public library district public library. And so public libraries are as essential to educating children as our schools are. So in my opinion, that's one of the elements that makes them like school districts, where we have 4-year elected terms and a 5-member board of trustees. I have found in recent years that parents want to have more say in what's going on in their library districts, so they're showing up at the public library trustee meetings and making public comment, and they also want to have more of a say as far as how long those people are in office. If they're dissatisfied with what their public library is doing, that they're paying for, they want to be able to have a say at elections. So they speak by both showing up and making public comment, and they speak by how often they get to vote. If we make this change, there's literally only about one other office in the state of Idaho, but a completely other section of code that will remain 6-year terms, and that's water and sewer districts. And I thought, what is different about water and sewer districts? We don't all live in a water and sewer district, but chances are everybody in Idaho lives either within a city library system, which has 5-year terms, or lives within a public library district with 4-year terms, and again, it affects families and children. Voters want to have a say in their school districts and their libraries, and with that, I ask for your aye vote to change these terms.